welcome to those. I'm just getting that straight. I know, I'm literally cross-posting here, so it's a bit crazy, a bit mad. Right, welcome. Anyway, welcome to this live. And so, is that better? I think it'll still hear me. My desk is on a slope, which means that things just slide off. That's better, that's better. Okay, welcome. So let me know where you are in your journey as well. I'm guessing we are mostly women. I'm sure we've got some guys on here too, but let me know where you are and what your biggest struggles are with the whole transition that we are going through. And today what we're going to be sharing is breath work and things for hot flushes and for when you're really suffering with mood swings and things like that. And we're going to use Kundalini tools to do that. So let me know if you have done Kundalini before and where you are in your transitions and how it is for you. I saw this really good post the other day, and it was about how if women had been allowed to name the menopause, because of course it doesn't make any sense either, because it's not a pause, is it? It's a complete stop. And there were like all these different names, and one of them was like the Liberator, which I thought was really good. There was one that was like the no bullshit era, which I also thought was excellent, because we don't tolerate anything anymore. Our tolerance just completely diminishes, and we just don't put up with rubbish. And I thought these were really, really good names. And there's loads more. I'll have to try and find the post for you, and I'll repost it because it is really, really funny and does make me laugh. And will make you laugh. Yeah, exactly. It will make you laugh too. Okay, so the menopause. Let me just get my notes up for what I want to share with you today. All right. So, whether you're on HRT or not, it's by the by, because we all do what's right for us, okay? And all of us are different, and how we navigate this and how we cope with it. I was on HRT for a while, and it really leveled me out, did wonders for me. I'm not on it now. I did come off of it because I stopped taking the progesterone. I forgot to restart it, and then we were going on holiday, and I had put on a bit of weight with it, so I didn't start it again, and I just never went back to it. And then found other ways and different ways to deal with it. And yoga and Kundalini in particular really, really, really do help with certain things. And I'm going to share those tools with you today. So, yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're on HRT. It is perfect for getting you through. Really is. It's a really, really good thing, but it's different for everybody. So this isn't about what's the right thing to do. This is literally just tips and things that you can do that can help really, really quickly. And the thing with, so breath work is what we're focusing on today. And breath work is kind of a little bit of a buzzword these days, but it's really powerful. The power of the breath, the strength in the breath is just huge. You can literally do a breath for like a minute and a half, and you completely change your nervous system. You completely change, you feel more present, you feel calmer, more peaceful. And you know, I'm not bigging this up. I'm not exaggerating in any way. On a Monday morning, I do a breathwork class for half an hour, and it just sets me up for the whole of the day. It just changes my day. And so yeah, breathwork's really, and we'll do a little bit together today. So you will get to feel it. You will get to understand just how powerful it is and how quickly it can work, because it really, really does. So let me know if you've done any breath work before. Just put a little something in the comments if you've experienced it, whether you're interested in experiencing it, and yeah, just let me know there. But so it works really powerfully on the nervous system. Now, when you're going through the menopause, your nervous system and your hormones are all over the place, and we can be kind of going through things quite numb. We're sort of going through the day, not really noticing that our mood has changed, or that our stress levels have risen, or that we're getting overwhelmed, until we actually really feel that intense feeling. Maybe your heart rate's going really quickly. Maybe you notice you're a bit snappy, and it can happen without us noticing. So the reason you want to try and connect with your nervous system, recognize where you are, accept where you are, and be comfortable where you are, makes you more present, makes you more aware of how you're feeling. And even though I'm giving you tips and things on how to change how you're feeling, you don't need fixing. It's not about fixing something or, making a massive change. It's about recognizing where you are, accepting where you are, knowing that there are little things that you can put in place to make you feel more comfortable, and being comfortable with going through this transition. We can't change that we're going through this. It's part of what we are. It's part of our journey. It's part of your journey. And it's a really beautiful part of this transition. As much as we can really feel odd, and we don't feel ourselves anymore, because we are changing. We are not the woman that we were before. We're not the woman we once were. We are changing, and we are becoming somebody different. So, things can feel quite uncomfortable. The mind fog, I think, can be very, very frightening at times. So you have, these are the things that I find are the hardest things to deal with, is that unnecessary anxiety, that waking up in the morning with anxiety already before your day's started, and it's like, why on earth am I anxious? I have nothing to worry about. Nothing's going on, and yet I'm feeling really anxious. Okay, so that's quite a common thing. That's quite and not very nice to deal with, and that's where you need some of the breath work to deal with the anxiety. Then the other thing is the mind fog. You see, I'm getting it now. Sorry, my light's just gone off. The mind fog is difficult to navigate, because, just to be able to function and to go, well, this is a word I've always known, or I can't remember what I was doing or what I was thinking. And you start to really question. It's like, well, my mind has completely gone. And why has my mind gone? Why can I not think of the word that I've used every day for the last nearly 50 years, and I can't think of it right now? And people can get scared by it. You get quite scared by that. Well, why can't I think? What was wrong with me? And it is just this mind fog. It is kind of this thing about this, like, I've never had a thought in my life. What's going on? Why can't I cope with this? So those two things, for me, are my biggest struggle. But I also know that many of you have migraines, sleeplessness, the achy joints, the hot flushes. Those things are really uncomfortable and can make us feel very uncomfortable in our own body. The itchy skin, breathlessness, okay, lots and lots of things. And all of these things are completely normal, but there are ways for us to manage them. There are ways for us to deal with them, and you don't have to suffer alone. You really don't. And it's all about, let's connect with the nervous system. Let's calm our nervous system. Let's accept where we are, and let's transition through gracefully, elegantly, and as beautifully as we can, with as little stress. So today I'm going to share with you a breath practice that is for hot flushes. Okay, so the hot flushes, we get them in different ways. Mine have changed. They did used to be just in the head. But now it's like it's an all full body experience. And I can go through days where I might have a couple. I can go days where I don't have any. Then I can have days where it's just feels like it's every half an hour. And literally to the point where I don't want any part of my body to touch another part of my body. So I'm literally kind of like spread eagle, trying to just keep everything really still. I'm very uncomfortable. Obviously there's the sweating that comes with it. And it just feels really like you feel really uncomfortable. So there is a breath that you can do that can help immediately with this. And it's called Sitali breath. It is a powerful cooling breath. Now, if you can roll your tongue, this is how you do it. If you can roll your tongue into a tube, I can't do it, so I can't even demonstrate it, but you know what I mean. If you can roll your tongue into a tube, you're going to breathe in through that tube and then breathe out through the nose as long and as slow and as deep as you possibly can. If, like me, you can't roll your tongue, that is okay, because what we do is we pretend that we are breathing through a straw. Okay, so imagine you're breathing through a straw, and then breathe out through the nose. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it for about 3 minutes. So let's get ourselves settled. Feet on the floor or sitting comfortably somewhere. Hands just resting in the lap. Make a tube with the tongue, or breathing through the straw and breathing in. And exhaling through the nose. Keep breathing through that tube, tongue, just for a few more seconds. It allows you to feel cooler, lowers the heart rate, generally starts to bring that feeling of comfort back to the body. And then take a deep breath in through the nose. And breathe out. And just take a moment just to notice how effective that breath is. And we did it for about 2 minutes. That's all. Yeah, feels really good. Lovely cooling. That's called Sitali breath. And great for hot flushes, but you've probably noticed well that it really does regulate the whole of the nervous system, and that's the power of breath work, you see. Just with like a couple of minutes, it really does change everything. Now, mood swings are a major part. I mean, they have been, let's be honest, mood swings are just something that we, as women, we live with. But, you know, we do have them, we can control them, or we can certainly ease them. We can make ourselves feel a bit better, a bit happier. And one of the things we can do is you can lay down on the floor, you can just sit comfortably, and you place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. It's just a really comforting place to hold your heart chakra and to have a hand on that lovely womanly belly. And then just do some really long, deep breathing. It's nice to do this laying down on your back, maybe with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor and your hand on your heart, hand on your belly. And just do some really, really long, deep breathing, just in and out through the nose. Let's do it together now for about a minute, okay? So just close the eyes, tall spine. You could be laying down or sitting up, wherever you are. And just some, or maybe you're walking. But just do some long, deep breathing in and out through the nose, all the way breathing down into the belly. And breathing deep. So a real lovely one for the mood swings. But always bear in mind, though, that even with all of these symptoms and things that we experience as we're going through this transition, whether we're perimenopausal, whether we're menopausal, wherever we're at, it's okay to have these things. It's okay to feel the mood swings. Oh, this light. It's whether you let them really affect you, how you let them affect you. And we can battle this. We can face it with I don't want this, it's a horrible time of my life, or we can embrace it. And it goes without saying that embracing it is going to lead to the more peaceful transition. It is a beautiful time. It is a time when we know who we are now. We know more about ourselves, and we know who we are, what we want out of life. We'll accept, or I certainly accept, the beauty in the little things and the good things of life, the small things, instead of searching for the big things and the big excitement. Actually, there's beautiful moments in being outside. There's beautiful moments in silence and stillness. And tapping into those lovely moments, and we can find a real sense of peace and a real sense of feminine flow in this stage, in this transition. It's really lovely. And also, you're not alone. We're not struggling this alone. Trying to discuss it with people who don't want to talk about it is a real battle. So we talk about it with each other. Okay, we find our community, we find how we can be supportive, we find women who are going through the same thing, and we support each other that way. Now, if you want more Kundalini yoga, there is obviously, I do menopause specific stuff, but I also do general Kundalini as well. And that, any kind of Kundalini is really beneficial for you. It eases the nervous system, helps you feel calm, helps you feel peaceful. And by doing Kundalini yoga, I've always found I can reach a sense of peace and calm quicker than I can doing other styles of yoga. But that's me personally. But many people who have tried it go, oh my God, yes, this is what I've been looking for. So if you want more Kundalini yoga, I do a class every Tuesday at 6 p.m. London time. So, and it's on Zoom, so wherever you are in the world, you can join us. And I'll pop the link in the description here as well, so that you can go to my bio, reach out to me, DM me, message me, anything you want to do. Come and join one of those classes, because they will change how you look at this, how you look at your own body, and how you look at the way you are transitioning through it. but I need you to remember that you are not alone. Please reach out. I also have my anxiety bundle that you can get hold of as well, which is absolutely free, which has got pranayama, it's got breathwork in it, it's got classes, it's got yoga, it's got just little tips and things that will help you through this process. But the main thing is that we connect and we support, because that way we'll get through it together, always. So thank you so much for joining me this week. I'll be back next week, and until then, take care. Lots of love.